a valued partner and steadfast friend of Timor-Leste, Cambodia, a nation whose commitment to peace, cooperation, and regional unity continues to inspire. For many years, Cambodia has stood alongside Timor-Leste, supporting its growth, fostering educational and cultural exchange, and championing its path towards ASEAN membership. As Timor-Leste prepares to take its place among the nations of Southeast Asia, the friendship and cooperation between the two countries remains stronger than ever. Today, we have the honor of speaking with His Excellency Chun Chavanarith, Ambassador of Cambodia to Timor-Leste, to reflect on its enduring partnerships, Cambodia's role in ASEAN, and the shared aspirations for the united and prosperous region. I'm Digna Sraung, and this is Dalan Asean. Your Excellency, thank you very much for being with us today and for giving us your time to talk a little bit about the Cambodia's contribution to Timor-Leste in ASEAN.
Thank you. First and foremost, I'd like to express our sincere thanks for the kind invitation extended to me here to speak on Cambodia, Timor-Leste, ASEAN's Timor-Leste and Cambodia, ASEAN, Timor-Leste relations and cooperation.
Thank you. Mr. Ambassador, as you've just started your posting here in Dili on April, how did it feel being appointed as Cambodia's ambassador to Timor-Leste?
To be honest, I feel great. I feel very honored and privileged to be appointed as ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary of the Kingdom of Cambodia to the Democratic Republic of Timor-Leste. To serve the role here is very important, and it will be exciting for everybody.
Yes. As an ambassador, what if you could elaborate some of your responsibilities and vision as a Cambodian ambassador here in Dili?
Well, it is a very good question. I've been entrusted by the Royal Government of Cambodia through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Kingdom of Cambodia to serve the Cambodian region and our His Majesty the King here. The job is very great for me, and I do and I'm doing and I will do to the best of my ability to fulfill the task entrusted upon me by the Cambodian government, by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I have laid down the key priorities, we say the mission, the priorities mission or priority plan to fulfill my job here to achieve the task entrusted to me by the Cambodian government. The key priorities include further strengthening the bonds, the bloody bonds, the relation of friendship and cooperation between Timor-Leste and Cambodia in order to advance the positive momentum of relations, cooperation, and to support each other on the bilateral basis, multilateral cooperation and regional cooperation, especially ASEAN Timor-Leste and Timor-Leste ASEAN. When it comes to ASEAN Timor-Leste, as always, my job is to help, Timor-Leste to fully become ASEAN member states and to fully integrate into based on the principle and the guidance of our highest leadership, our Prime Minister and our former Prime Minister, currently the President of the Senate of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and through my Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, His Excellency Prak Sokhon.
Okay. And on that note, how would you describe the current bilateral relations between Timor-Leste and Cambodia?
Well, in general, there is satisfactory progress, let's say, on political and diplomatic front. We have done very well. We have achieved tremendous result, let's say, great achievements, because up until now, since the beginning up until now, we have exchanged high level visits and also policy and technical team visit between the two countries. It is exemplified by the fact that in 2019, our Deputy Prime Minister visited Timor-Leste, and then during the COVID-19, so he braved the COVID-19 to offer Cambodia's help to support Timor-Leste to bring some technical health equipments to provide for Timor-Leste. And in 2006, our former Prime Minister Dachu Hun Sen paid an official visit here, during which time he officially announced to provide Timor-Leste with 10 places of scholarships in order to enhance Timor-Leste human resources development, capacity building, to promote human capital of Timor-Leste on its path to Asean. The first batch completed their study at one of the most prestigious university in Cambodia, the University of Cambodia, in 2019-2023, and now the second batch continue their study from 2023 to 2029. So the first batch was successful, in their study, and I have met them recently, and they expressed their gratitude to Cambodia, and I welcome and thank them for their hard work and their achievements that bring good results to Timor-Leste. And the second batch, I wish them all the best, wish them success in their study. And on under ASEAN future leaders for ASEAN, 10 Timor-Leste participants from all sectors of societies, including government sector, private sector, and civil society sectors. Among 100 participants undertook their training study visit in Cambodia last year, and this year there also another 10 participants among the 100 participants selected by the government of Timor-Leste, by MNEC, also successfully undertook their study visit to Cambodia. And in addition, some officials of the Ministry of Finance and Industry of Timor-Leste at technical level also conducted their study visit to learn best practices and experience from Cambodia's social-economic development. They conducted their study to special economic zones in Cambodia, and their study visit was also very successful, and they highly appreciate Cambodia's social-economic development, and we also thank them for their dedication, their great efforts to learn from Cambodia best practices and experience and innovation in order for them to use their skills, knowledge, lesson learned from Cambodia to further develop Timor-Leste. And on ASEAN, as always, Cambodia is a strong supporter of Timor-Leste to become full member of ASEAN since the beginning. Since the beginning, we have established diplomatic relations on the 29th of July 2002, let's say just only 69 days after Timor-Leste got the restoration of independence on the 20th of May. On the 20th of May, and Timor-Leste established the resident embassy in Cambodia on the 2nd of February 2002, while Cambodia established resident embassy in Timor-Leste on the 22nd of October 2024 this year, and on the 13th of April this year, I and my colleagues arrived here to fulfill my task entrusted by the Royal Government of Cambodia through Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kingdom of Cambodia. So the relations between Timor-Leste and Cambodia have been tremendously achieved when it comes to political and diplomatic fronts, and these achievements, I mean the achievements on the political and diplomatic fronts, is the foundation for the two countries to further promote bilateral cooperations on economics, trade, tourism, and other potential areas of cooperations. For example, when it comes to trade, Cambodia can help Timor-Leste ensure food security, while Timor-Leste can help Cambodia ensure energy security, and other areas of cooperation achievements. Let's say the progress is satisfactory, though more work needs to be done in order to further implement the existing mechanisms. And I strongly hope that our future relationships will be further strengthened, building on the current achievements when it comes to political and diplomatic level of cooperation and other existing mechanisms.
Okay. You've mentioned the cooperation that Cambodia has had with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs as well as with the Ministry of Finance. How has your engagement with other Timor-Leste state institutions been, with other governments as well as with maybe NGOs?
Well, on communication relations with Timor-Leste's government in general, let's say, is very, very good. I'm very pleased to work with Timor-Leste leaders at all levels. They are very helpful to me, to my colleagues, and to the embassies, to the family, diplomatic family members here of Cambodia. We have very good communications with them, though some challenges exist, but we need more mutual understanding when it comes to daily communications, and with other organizations, the communications is also good. So all smooth communications, appropriate communication, responsive communications extended to me, to my colleague, to the embassies as a whole. So there's no problem, though some challenges exist. But I think nothing is perfect. But when it comes to ASEAN community, ASEAN ambassador communication with Timor-Leste, as always, you see, Cambodia is a member of ASEAN, and we work with other ASEAN ambassadors as a family, you know, a family of unity, a family of solidarity. So we well coordinate with each other. We help each other, and I express our grateful thanks to ASEAN ambassadors for their assistance and support extended to me during my first arrival and my colleagues' first arrival here. And then, you know, we have built very good personal, both personal and official relations in terms of ASEAN as one family. Yes. Yeah, one family. And not only ASEAN, we also have very good relations when it comes to communication with other non-ASEAN ambassadors in Dili, in Timor-Leste as a whole. So they all, let's say, very helpful and very responsive to me, to the embassy of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and to my colleagues. So I also thank the non-ASEAN ambassadors for their continued assistance and support extended to me and to the embassy of Cambodia and to my colleagues as well. So together we work as a family, we work as a community of diplomats here, especially under ASEAN. You know, you may know our ASEAN family is strong, is united. Yes. We help one another in order to promote regional cooperation, sustainability, resilience, innovation, to make sure that ASEAN community is dynamic, people-centered, inclusive, and prosperous. Yes. And we all come into a common principle to help Timor-Leste to fully access to ASEAN, to fully integrate into ASEAN region in the post-official sessions scheduled for the 26th of October this year. So once again, we thank you to ASEAN ambassador and non-ASEAN ambassadors and other international and regional organizations based in Dili for their continued kind cooperations. And at the same time, Cambodia Embassy, myself, my colleagues are also at their full disposal, to provide support and assistance and exchange views on something that need to be done for the common sake of peace and prosperity, stability, and sustainable, resilient, innovative, dynamic ASEAN region.
Okay. You've mentioned that Cambodia has been one of the biggest supporters of Timor-Leste, and especially as well as Timor-Leste's accession into ASEAN. How do you personally view Timor-Leste's journey in earning its full membership?
Well, it is a very good question, very interesting one. As I told you that Cambodia has supported strongly Timor-Leste to be a member of ASEAN since the beginning, since Timor-Leste applied officially for ASEAN member states in 2011. Cambodia worked very hard and worked closely with great efforts with ASEAN member states, especially during 2022, Cambodia's ASEAN chairmanship year. Cambodia worked successfully with ASEAN member states to reach a consensus to allow Timor-Leste to become a member of ASEAN and granted Timor-Leste an observer status and allowed Timor-Leste to participate in ASEAN meetings, including plenary summits, and most recently, thanks to our highest leadership of the country, our former Prime Minister, Samdech Techo Hun Sen, and our current Prime Minister, his son, Samdech Thepadei Hun Manet. Both of them worked very hard with their great determination and efforts to make sure that Timor-Leste can become the 11th member of ASEAN by this year. Yes. So their hard work, their great efforts produce a very good result, successful result. All ASEAN member states, as a result of my former Prime Minister official working visit in Jakarta in May, before he paid his official visit here, he had talked and worked with Indonesian President and then worked with Malaysian Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim on the video call. The trio produced a successful result, while at the same time our current Prime Minister worked well with other ASEAN leaders such as Vietnamese Prime Minister, Laos Prime Minister, the President of the Philippines, and other ASEAN member states. So thanks to ASEAN leaders for coming into a consensus, the rich consensus to allow to admit Timor-Leste to become 11th member of ASEAN, scheduled for the 26th of October this year. And my highest leadership, former Prime Minister, current President of the Senate, and my current Prime Minister should be highly appreciated for their dedication, their great efforts to move forward, to help Timor-Leste to realize your ASEAN path to ASEAN, to realize your big dream. It is a long-term goal for Timor-Leste to become a regional family. And now, you realize your goal. You realize your goal while pending the official announcement, the official accession this year. So we worked very closely and produced a very good result for Timor-Leste. And on Timor-Leste accession to ASEAN, it's very beneficial for Timor-Leste when it comes to ASEAN membership, drawing on lessons and experiences, best practices from Cambodia. Though the two countries have different contexts, but we shared similar histories when it comes to social economic development. You see, ASEAN's on political and diplomatic plans. It is a bridge, the gateway to the outside world for economic diversification and diplomatic activities, and ASEAN way, the consensus-based decision making. It's unique, that produce spur dialogue and consultation between ASEAN member states and between ASEAN member states and its dialogue partners and external partners. And this culture of dialogue of ASEAN can ensure peace and stability in the region. It is a fundamental principle that very useful for the region to ensure security and stability and peace, especially peace, for sustainable development. On economic front, Timor-Leste can benefit from ASEAN. You may know well that ASEAN has a total population of 678 million people, and its GDP stands at 3.8 trillion US dollars, and its foreign direct investment stand at 669.8 billion US dollars. In the past, in 1967, ASEAN GDP was only 24 billion US dollars, and the trade in goods, the trade in goods in ASEAN stand at 3.5 billion US dollars, nearly matching the GDP, the total GDP of ASEAN, $3.8 trillion, and ASEAN, commits to become the third, the fourth largest economy in the world. Now we are the fourth economy, the fifth economy in the world. But by 2030, it can become the fourth largest economy in the world, based on the ASEAN Community Vision 2045, our shared future. And in ASEAN, we have many FTA, foreign trade, free trade agreements with our dialogue partners, China, Japan, South Korea, ANZ, and also Hong Kong. And we have also enhanced economic engagement with other dialogue partners. And we have RCEP, the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnerships, with the total trade volume of 2 trillion US dollars. And it's the foreign direct investment outside of ASEAN stands at 66.5 billion dollars. So these are benefits for Timor-Leste when it comes to ASEAN, accession to ASEAN membership. We have 11 dialogue partners. Previously we had only 10, and now we have 11 dialogue partners and 8 development partners and other sectoral dialogue partners. We have TAC, the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia. We have high contracting parties of 55 members. And the TAC is very important. It is the one of ASEAN principles, the principle of independence, mutual respect, equality, respect for territorial integrities between members, and we have 96 non-ASEAN ambassadors to ASEAN in Jakarta, and also 55 ASEAN third committees of ASEAN in third countries, and international organizations. So these are very important. Apart from this, ASEAN has many mechanisms. We say ASEAN-led mechanisms. We have AIF, ASEAN Regional Forum. We have EAS, East Asia Summit. We have APT, ASEAN +3. We have ADMM Plus, ADMM. We have expanded ASEAN Maritime Forum. We have ASEAN Maritime Forum, Trade 1.5. We have +1, and we have ASEAN partnership with other regional organizations. So when it comes to these strengths, you can see that Timor-Leste can have a greater benefit upon receiving full membership in ASEAN this year, and Timor-Leste is passed to ASEAN in the post-session, will be on the right track, I'm sure, because of the strong support from Cambodia and other ASEAN member states. ASEAN also has the IAI. We have a mechanism to narrow the development gap under the initiative for ASEAN integration. So ASEAN integration is principle is based on the IAI in order to reduce poverty, reduce economic gap in each ASEAN member state, especially the new member like Timor-Leste. Yes. Previously we had new members, Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos and Myanmar, and now Timor-Leste this year, after October, you will be the newest member, the youngest brother of ASEAN. Timor-Leste will be further developed when it comes to economic integration into ASEAN.
Okay. Well, with all of the benefits that ASEAN has, and it is without certain that to be a member of ASEAN, geographically, a country has to be situated in the region of Southeast Asia. But if you could elaborate some of maybe other principal criteria and commitments that are required for a nation to admit to an ASEAN.
Yes, it is another good question. Different countries have different context, and the criteria for a country to become an ASEAN member state different depending on each national context. But I could say I could tell you a few criteria. It can be said that the criteria include first, each country has to demonstrate ability to implement ASEAN Charter, to develop its national strategic plan in line with the ASEAN community vision. Previously we had, now we had ASEAN Community Vision 2025, and it will be concluded soon. So we have ASEAN Community Vision 2045 with the ASEAN Vision Statement, our shared future. So each country has to demonstrate their ability to fully implement the community vision based on the 3 pillars of ASEAN community: the political security pillar, economic community pillar, and the social cultural pillar. And at the same time, they have to work closely with ASEAN member states to enable institutions public institutions in each country to work on ASEAN sectoral bodies and cross-pillar bodies, coordination between that country with ASEAN member states. Another criteria could be the ability to have infrastructure in place, such as roads, logistical infrastructure and logistical in place. The hotel, make sure you have the place for hosting ASEAN summits, and make sure that you have enough facilities to facilitate the meetings when it comes to transport, to security, to health issue. And another important point, criteria is the ability to access to ASEAN legal instruments, and it could be the most difficult criteria for each country because it takes longer time, because ASEAN instruments, we have many ASEAN instruments, agreements, treaties, conventions, and ASEAN protocols. Yes. So before you are able to become ASEAN member state, you have to to accept, officially accept to those legal instruments, and you have to demonstrate your ability to have visa exemptions, to have we say visa. ASEAN has a visa exemption framework agreement. You have to make sure that you have free visa for diplomatic official passport holders, and at the same time for ordinary citizens, in order to connect the connectivity, to make people movement across the region, to enhance the ASEAN connectivity. And another criteria could be to ensure, you have to ensure that you have sufficient expense budget to work, to contribute to ASEAN Secretariat on yearly basis, on equal sharing yearly. And the annual, we say the annual ASEAN budget. Yes. It is a few criteria, that I could tell you, and there are more criteria, but it depends on each country's national context and condition.
Okay. As we've said, as we've talked about, that this month is a month that Timor-Leste is very, in a way, is anticipating, especially with the accession that's going to be happening on very soon. How do you interpret this initiative in terms of regional diplomacy and cooperation?
Well, the regional diplomacy is very successful when it comes to Timor-Leste accession to ASEAN, because we have reached agreement, we have reached consensus, to allow Timor-Leste to become 11th member of ASEAN. In May 26, on the 26th of May this year, in Putrajaya, Malaysia. Yeah, ASEAN leaders agreed to allow Timor-Leste to become the 11th member, and this on the 26th of May this year, Timor-Leste will will officially become the 11th member. So it is a great success when it comes to diplomacy, in the region.
Okay. ASEAN is founded, founded with the aim of promoting three of the most important pillars, as you've mentioned, which is the economic growth, social progress, and cultural development. In your assessment, in what extent have these objectives been realized?
Well, ASEAN as a whole has made tremendous achievements on all fronts. Political security, economic, social, cultural fronts. We have so far ensured peace, stability in the region for a resilient, dynamic, innovative, dynamic, people-centered, inclusive, sustainable region for 58 years. For 58 years, and this year we celebrate the 10th anniversary of ASEAN community, because the ASEAN community established in 2015. See, all right. So these are our great achievements when it comes to economic development. As I previously mentioned, in 1967, ASEAN GDP was only 24 billion US dollars, but now the total GDP of ASEAN reached 3.8 trillion US dollars, and the trades in goods also reached 3.5 trillion US dollars, nearly matching the total GDP of ASEAN. And the foreign direct investment of ASEAN stands at 669.8 billion US dollars, and the total regional trade accounts for 21.5%. You know, the foreign investment, the foreign investment stands at 21.5% of the total regional trade, and this is very important. This is a cornerstone for ASEAN economic integration. Well,
okay.
And let me touch on a socio-economic, socio-cultural front. We have ASEAN Impact, you know, the master plan of ASEAN connectivity, the smart city framework in place, and these mechanisms have spurred ASEAN connectivity to make people-to-people movement very progressive, and we have very good connectivity in the region when it comes to soft and hard infrastructure as well, and people movement.
Okay. Mr. Ambassador, you've mentioned peace and stability, and it is for certain that ASEAN sees peace and stability as one of its central goals. Has ASEAN been effective in fulfilling this mission, do you think?
Well, I think only a person who has a cynical view on ASEAN may say no. For me, and I think ASEAN member states, colleagues, ASEAN ambassadors, colleagues, must say yes.
Yes.
Because we have strong confidence in our region, peace, stability, and prosperity. ASEAN has the fundamental principles in place. ASEAN Charter, TAC, the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation, the ZOFAN, the Zone of Peace, Freedom and Neutrality. Yes. We have ASEAN Community Vision 2025 and now ASEAN Community Vision 2045, our shared future for resilient, innovative, dynamic, and people-centered community. ASEAN family, ASEAN members live and work as a family of one vision, one identity, and one community. Yes. It is our strength. On ASEAN Charter, we have ASEAN Way, the ASEAN consensus-based decision-making that spurs dialogue and consultation between member states and between ASEAN member states and its dialogue partners and external partners. Though ASEAN is not perfect, but over the past 58 years, we have successfully ensured peace, stability for a prosperous region. Our human rights, freedom, movement in the regions have been further strengthened and deepened and broadened. So we grow from strength to strength every year. So based on this principle, you can be optimistic. You know, we are very optimistic about ASEAN, and so these fundamental principles have ensure our regional peace, ensuring peace.
Right. And on the context of peace and stability, for regional security and defense cooperation, how do you think ASEAN member states collaborate to ensure the internal security and defense within the region?
Well, it is a very good question. Sure, ASEAN has, as I mentioned earlier, we have in place the fundamental principles such as ASEAN Charter, TAC, ZOFAN, ASEAN Community Vision. We can ensure peace, security in the region based on the principles of ASEAN. ASEAN works on consensus-based decision-making, work equally. ASEAN upholds the principles of non-interference in each other member states and respects each other independence and territorial integrity. Apart from this, ASEAN uphold its centrality and also at the same time promote ASEAN centrality. ASEAN centrality is ASEAN-led mechanisms. You see, ASEAN-led mechanisms include AAF, EAS, ADM, ADM plus, plus 1, plus 3, ASEAN Maritime Forum, expanded ASEAN Maritime Forum, ASEAN partnership with other regional organizations like the Gulf Cooperation Council, and especially we have our own AOIP, the ASEAN Outlook on the Indo-Pacific, with the principles of openness, inclusivity, transparency, rule-based regional order, equality, and respects each other. And it has 4 key areas for ASEAN member states and its dialogue partners to collaborate, to implement in order to realize the ASEAN community in the ASEAN community building process. The 4 key areas include maritime cooperation, connectivity, SDG, and other possible areas cooperation, other economic areas, and other possible areas of cooperation. So the key priorities have already been mainstream within ASEAN-led mechanisms. I think you may understand mainstream within ASEAN-led mechanism. It means each ASEAN-led mechanism like AF, EAS, +1, +3 also consists these areas of cooperation, and this is our power, our strength, our leverage. You know that we have successfully ensured peace, stability for a prosperous region. So we strongly uphold and promote ASEAN centrality. Centrality is one of the fundamental principles for ASEAN member states to work with other countries, with its dialogue partners, and at the same time, you know, we also have a complementary principle, the UN SDG 2030. Yeah, we have work to align the 4 key areas of the OIP with the UN 2030 SDG. So ASEAN centrality is the foundation for ASEAN to ensuring peace, stability for a prosperous region.
Okay, Mr. Ambassador. And so in closing, if you could convey a message to the people of Timor-Leste as well as to the government of Timor-Leste regarding the friendship and cooperation between the 2 nations.
Yeah, my message, I'm very happy to see the ongoing progressive development of the bloody bonds, the relations of friendship and cooperation between Cambodia and Timor-Leste. And we have built and strengthened political and diplomatic fronts that produced a foundation for promoting trade, economic, tourism, culture, and other areas of cooperation, especially trade between the 2 countries. When it comes to rice, you know, Timor-Leste needs food security, so we export to Timor-Leste 4,000 tons of rice per year, and we will continue to promote further to increase the volume to 10,000 tons of rice per year. And building on this achievement, the future, the way forward for Timor-Leste Cambodian relations will further continue to grow in strength. Our 2 countries' future will be future relations will come to new heights, and I am very optimistic about Timor-Leste's integration into ASEAN, and I'm very confident that the two countries can work more closely together to further cement our relations, and I wish Timor-Leste all the best. And I also joined with ASEAN ambassadors here to warmly celebrate Timor-Leste's 11th member in ASEAN, along with leaderships of Timor-Leste at all levels, along with the people of Timor-Leste from all walks of life, and along with other non-ASEAN ambassadors here. You know, when we meet, we all are ready to warmly, greatly congratulate Timor-Leste to join ASEAN as the youngest brother. So again, I'm very optimistic that the future relationship between Timor-Leste and Cambodia, building on the past and the present great achievements under the guidance, the wise guidance of Cambodian leadership, of Samdech Techo Hun Sen, our former Prime Minister, current President of the Senate of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and our current Prime Minister, Samdech Thapade Hun Manet, and our foreign ministers will be stronger.
Okay. Well,
so, yeah, let's say, long live the bonds, the brotherly bonds, relation of friendship between Cambodia and Timor-Leste, and all the best to Timor-Leste. And I again thank you very much, and also our grateful thanks to leaders of Timor-Leste at all levels who have continued to support me, support my colleagues and the Royal Embassy of Cambodia here, and our family diplomatic staff here. So again, I thank you very much for your kind invitation to have allowed me to speak with you, and I hope to see you again next time. So I thank you so much.
Well, thank you very much, Your Excellency, for giving us your time and your insights into the whole matter of Cambodia's contribution to Timor-Leste in ASEAN. Thank you very much. As Timor-Leste prepares to take its place among the nations of Southeast Asia, it is for certain that the friendship and cooperation between Cambodia and Timor-Leste will remain strong. I'm Digna Sarong, and with today's team, we thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next segment of Dalan ba ASEAN.